And good evening. Welcome to the Highline Activity Center. We have high school girls basketball coming up tonight here on the Highline Activity Network as Valley City gets ready to take on the Devils Lake Firebirds in doubleheader action. We've got the girls JV coming up. The C squad, they were winners 53-40. And now we've got the junior varsity here for the Highliners. They'll have Dakota Potratz on the floor along with Katie Koka, Katie Birchall, Kinley Suffolco, and Kaylee Nielsen, the starting five for Coach Tara Glant. And the Highliner junior varsity, Anna Beck, Ava Beck, Anna Schock. Starting here for the Firebirds, Presley Brown starting as a forward, along with Claire Heilman. And the center is Kendra Eckes. There's Eckes down below, shot up off the glass, count it, and she is fouled. So the first bucket of the game, Kendra Eckes down low. Potratz will pick up the foul. That's her first team foul. 14 seconds in. And the Firebirds with a 3-0 advantage. As Kendra Eckes gets the free throw off the make. In the front court, Koka for Valley City. Half-court trap on the far side. Trying to get it off to Nielsen. Tied up, and possession is going to bring it over to Valley City. Heilman stepped in there and tied her up. Highliner ball as they trail 2-0. The inbounds comes here to Potratz. Koka back up top to Potratz. Inside Birchall on the wing. Suffolco three-pointer from Kinley off the mark, doesn't go. And Eckes clears off the rebound. Her outlet hits in the back of Heilman. Wasn't expecting it, but there to clean it up in the backcourt was Schock. Here's Heilman, dribble drive, reverse layup, good. So a quick 5-0 lead for Devils Lake here, opening minute of the first half. Koka, Suffolco, up top of the key, Dakota Potratz, dribble drive, left-hand layup, bounces off the rim. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds, it will go over to the Firebirds. Second time around for these two teams, as Devils Lake won both games, all three games, matter of fact, up in Devils Lake earlier this year. There's a ball knocked away, and that rolls off the hands of Beck and out of bounds. So it'll be Valley City basketball. Tyler Marquardt, Avery Swenson, helping out Coach Justin Klein. He is the head varsity coach. And now ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Valley City ball here on the inbounds. On the near corner. Suffolco will bring it in. Kinley looking, still looking. Finally gets it in to Potratz. Dakota dribble drive, bounce pass underneath Birchall. Back into the corner, Suffolco onto the wing. Top of the key, off the hands, Koka recovers. Gets it back off to Potratz. Into the corner, Nielsen. She lost it, and Beck comes up with a steal. Ava Beck for the Firebirds, back the other way. Into the front court, all the way down. Shot rolls off. Rebound controlled by Nielsen and Valley City. Down outlets it to Suffolco in front of her own bench. Boyd Westman, Matt Nielsen, Matt Brandvold, our officials here in this junior varsity game. Suffolco down low, Birchall goes up strong, can't get it to fall. Eckes is going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be her first team foul. And send Katie Birchall to the free throw line to shoot two. Birchall, the right-hander, bends and sends. Good. Coming off last Thursday in that overtime loss in the varsity game to Kindred. A career high 22 points for Birchall. Second free throw, good. She gets them both. Highliners on the board, 5-2. 6:13 to go here in the opening quarter. Dribble drive, Brown, and a foul called. And Dakota Potratz has quickly picked up two personal fouls, two team fouls. Not a shooting violation. So they'll inbound it on the baseline. Presley Brown will trigger it in. She lobs it in, grabbed by Heilman. Heilman into the lane, partially blocked by Potratz. Gets it back off the glass, halfway down comes out. And Birchall clears off the rebound. Here come the Highliners back to the way. Nielsen ahead to Suffolco. Into the front court. Inside, Birchall off the glass, rolls off. A rebound controlled back the other way, and that gets knocked away from Heilman. Grabbed there by Nielsen. Nielsen falls down, tried to outlet it, and Heilman comes up with the steal. Ball rolls into the front court. Picked up there by Brown. Cross pass. Schock. Back up onto the elbow. Beck gives it back to Schock. Right on the arc. Dribble drive. Into the lane. Left hand. No foul called. And Anna Schock will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. Dakota Potrats is getting the mileage out of her fouls. That is her third in 2.5 minutes. That's going to bring Riley Johnson in. Dakota will only play the first half tonight, as will Birchall. She'll come out, and Johnson in. First free throw missed by Schock. She's got another one to go here. And the right-hander bends and sends the second one. Good. She gets 1 out of 2. 6-2 Devils Lake. 1-3-1 pressure. Pass high. Coca does come down with it, but then her pass, I don't know if it went off the leg of one of the Firebirds. And they say it did. So it picked up by Nielsen in the backcourt. Starts up the floor. Nielsen all the way down. Kaylee going in. Shot partially blocked by Eckes. Rebound by Birchall up and in. Katie Birchall with the putback. 6-4 Valley City. Quickly into the front court, or Devils Lake. Quickly in the front court. Pass there by Schock into Eckes for the bucket. She's got 5. 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Valley City trailing 8-4. 18-foot jumper. Koch off the mark. Right there, Ryland Johnson with the putback. Johnson, Johnny on the spot, gets the putback. 8-6. Again, down court. This time Birchall with the intercept. Gets it off to Suffolk. Suffolk, cross-court pass into the front court. Nielsen, her mid-range jumper is good. Kaylee Nielsen ties things up at 8. Again, they break the press. Down court, Eckes from Beck. Layup is good. Schock on the assist. But Eckes now with 7. That's twice they've broken that press and gotten the easy lay-in. Nielsen into the front court. Both teams love to press. There's a triple team on Nielsen. Ball stolen by Schock. And then too hard for Brown. Goes out of bounds. And the turnover gives it back to Valley City. 10-8. Highlanders trailing. 4 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Firebirds have led throughout. Johnson, Suffolk, front court, far side. Nielsen tried to go underneath the Birchall. Got it back after it was tipped and does get it to Birchall. And Katie puts it up and in. 6 now for Birchall. Our second tie, 10-10. Pressure here, broken by the Firebirds. Brown tried to go underneath Eckes. Birchall with the steal, and then Kendra Eckes with the reach in. That will be her second personal, second team foul. So Valley City will get the inbounds with 3:53 to go here in the first quarter. A chance for their first lead of the game. We're tied at 10. Pass in the front court. Koka gets it off to Nielsen. Nielsen backs her way in, kicks it off. Long 2 by Koka. Air ball, but right there was Johnson. And that'll send Riley to the free throw line for a couple of charity tosses. Foul going to be called on Presley Brown. That'll be her first, third team foul. And all I'm going to say, not a shooting violation. So the Highlanders will get the inbounds. Brought in, Suffolk tried to get it to Nielsen. Stolen by Brown, but her save goes into the hands of Nielsen. Koka up ahead to Birchall. Birchall dribble drive. And a reach-in foul on Firebirds. That's going to go against Ava Beck, her first, fourth team foul. That'll bring Nora Peterson into the lineup for Valley City. With 3.5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter, Valley City and Devils Lake tied at 10. Inbounds to Koka. Whoop, there's a travel, yep. Took a little extra step there, and the travel violation. Gives the ball back over to Devils Lake. In the front court, near side Brown. Inside to Eckes. Back on the wing. Brown falls and is pushed by Koka. Katie will get her first personal. Third team foul. And the inbound comes here near side. Grabbed by Heilman. Cross the lane. Pass off. Runner by Schock is good. And a Schock with 3. And Devils Lake regains the lead at 12-10. Pass down court for Peterson. Stolen by Brown. Presley Brown for the Firebirds into the front court. All the way down. Runner. Little teardrop. Can't get it to fall. Birchall controls the board. She'll get it back to Nielsen. And here comes Kaylee, and the Highlanders back the other way. Top of the key, Suffolk. Nielsen inside to Birchall. Birchall drives through double team. She is fouled. And she'll get a couple of free throws here. Foul on Eckes. That's number 3 on Kendra. 15 foul. So Katie Birchall back to the free throw line. She has 6 points. 2 for 2 at the line. And 2 for 3. Mia Ellsberger now will come into the lineup for the Firebirds. Second free throw up and good. Birchall with 7. 12-11. Devils Lake. Ellsberger ahead of the pack. Blocked there by Nora Peterson. Birchall comes up with a rebound. In amongst a couple of Firebirds, and a foul going to be called on Devils Lake. That's going to be on Mia Ellsberger, who had her shot blocked by Nora Peterson. So we're going to go back the other way. And Birchall, obviously, will be at the free throw line. And she grabbed the rebound off the block shot. So 2 more here for Katie. Good on the first. We are tied at 12. Chance for the Highlanders to take their first lead. Up, down. 9 for Birchall. First lead for the Highlanders, 13-12. 2:30 remaining first quarter. Into the corner. Ellsberger, 19-footer, no. Rebound off her hands and out of bounds. It will be Valley City basketball. Highlanders up 1. We're in the opening quarter. Junior varsity girls hoops. Varsity game scheduled for 7:15. We're about 15 minutes behind schedule. Coca, Sepulcro right across the timeline. Dribbles in. Into the corner. Nielsen lines up the 3. Good on the 3 ball by Kaylee Nielsen. She's got 5 assists to Sepulcro and a double dribble in the backcourt against the Firebirds. That's going to go against Ava Beck. That's going to bring Ryland Johnson back in the lineup for Valley City. Birchall will sit down. 2:03 remaining. We're in the first quarter still. 16-12. Highlanders with a 6-0 run here to take a 4-point lead. Nielsen up top to Coca. 2-3 zone by the Firebirds. Sepulcro back to Nielsen. Back to Sepulcro. Near side Nielsen. Back up top Sepulcro. Inside Peterson to Nielsen. 20 in the shot clock. Dribble drive by Kaylee. Off the glass and good. Kaylee Nielsen with 7. 18-12. An 8-0 run here by Valley City. Lead by half dozen. Heilman in the backcourt. Schock gets it up ahead to Beck. Or check that other way around. Beck to Schock. Now back to Beck, top of the key. Here the near side. Schock into the corner. Heilman. 3-pointer right corner. No. Backside rebound. Grabbed by Ellsberger. Now handing it off is Presley. Heilman inside with the left hand. No. Gets her own rebound amongst a couple of Highlanders. Pass here to Brown on the near wing. Back inside. Off balance shot doesn't go for Anna Schock, but she's going to go to the line and get a couple of free throws. So at the free throw line, Anna Schock. She's 1 for 2 at the line, 3 points so far. And the right-hander sends the first one up. Good. 4 for Schock. And next free throw. Right-hander sends it up, rattles halfway down, comes out, rebound off of Peters, but into the hands of Sepulcro. Now to Nielsen. Kaylee Nielsen for the Highlanders into the front court. Valley City up by 5 on the wing. Nielsen to Sepulcro, lines up the 21-footer, takes it off the mark. Hits off the rim, rebound grab by Presley Brown. Outlet to Ellsberger. Cross court to Heilman, she'll bring it across. There, Heilman picks up the dribble. Now to Beck. Beck has Schock come closer to her, gets it to her on the wing. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. 18 on the shot clock. Brown, far wing. Beck, long 3, misfires. Rebound, Sepulcro. Highlanders, it's about a 2-second differential. Nice pass down low. Nielsen to Ryland Johnson for the easy 2. Nielsen with a nice helper. 4 points for Johnson. Back to the way. Ellsberger off the pass from Schock gets the bucket as they break that press. 20-15. 15 seconds ago. Another nice pass, Nielsen. Or Peterson can't get the layup to fall, and then that one goes off of Brown's hands and out of bounds. So the Highliners can go for the last shot with 9.6 seconds to go. That'll bring Tylee Black into the lineup here for the Firebirds. Near side, up top, Nielsen dribbling in, shot blocked. Loose ball picked up by the Firebirds. Up ahead, here's Schock going in, rolls off, doesn't go. Sefcool rebound, that's the end of the first quarter. So your score at the end of quarter number 1, it's Valley City 20 and Devils Lake 15. This is high school girls basketball, junior varsity, live from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. As we come on to the quarter break, Valley City on top, 20-15. 9 points from Katie Burchell in that first half, 7 from Kaylee Nielsen, Rylan Johnson with 4, and for Devils Lake, Kendra Eckes with 7, 4 from Anna Schock, 2 points each from Claire Howman and Mia Ellsberger. And also in foul trouble is Eckes. She's got 3 personals in that first quarter, as does Dakota Potratz. Maddie Anderson will come out to start the second half along with Potratz, Coca, Burchell, and Bailey LaRue. Same 5 on the floor for the Firebirds that ended the first quarter. Tylee Black, Mia Ellsberger. There's a jumper, Presley Brown, and then the mid-range jumper is good by Presley Brown. Her first 2, 20-17. Coca, cross-court Anderson. Anderson pass in to Burchell. Burchell going in, bounce pass intended for LaRue, went off the leg of one of the Firebirds. Grabbed by Coca. She gets it back up top of the key to Potratz. Down low, LaRue. Lost it, picks it up, gets it back here to Coca. Katie dribbles in, left of the lane, runner up. No, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Backside ball, shot clock shouldn't have reset. And the ball did not hit the rim. It did reset as it was grabbed there by Anderson. Now the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Valley City. Well, actually a foul called there, and that's going to send up the line. Dakota looking for first points. And the lefty line drives it, front rim short. First foul here in the second quarter on Devils Lake. Free throws on the way, back iron, too hard. Long rebound, LaRue has it. Entry pass down low for Burchell, lost it. Loose ball picked up by Black, here come the Firebirds. Beck tried to go cross court, stolen by Coca. Coca starts to dribble, comes up the floor far side. Stops on the wing, cross court to Potratz. Dakota directing traffic. Looking at that 2-3 zone. On the elbow, Burchell. Fakes, drives through a double team, foul call. No shot attempt. That's going to be on Tylee Black. That will be her first. Second team foul. Inbound baseline by Potratz. Locked on the wing. Anderson dribbles up top. Picked up the dribble. Skip pass, and then that went off the hands of Brown, then off the hands of Potratz, and out of bounds. And the ball will go over to Devils Lake. Firebirds with the ball. They've got the only 2 points so far here in the first minute 15. There's a steal by Anderson. Gets it off to Coca. Katie over to LaRue. Far side, Potratz. Potratz up top. Try to go down low, and that went off the fingertips of Ellsberger and out of bounds. That'll bring Rylan Johnson and Kinley Sefcool back in for the Highliners. LaRue and Coca will come out. Inbounds by Sefcool on the baseline. Kinley brings it up on the wing. Potratz. Ball knocked away. Dakota gets it back in the corner. Picks up the dribble. To Kinley. Back on the wing. Potratz. Dakota, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. She's working back top of the key. Near side, Seppicool. Baseline, Johnson. Inside, Birchall. Double team. Lost it. Ellsberger with the loose ball. Outlets it. Here comes Skatsom. Kaylee Skatsom, then double dribbles. So the turnover gives it back over to Valley City. Carly Skatsom, pardon me, a junior. 5'4". Seppicool lobs inbounds, grabbed by Potratz on the run. Drives to the lane, shot rolls and goes by Dakota Potratz, her first two. 22-17, Valley City by 5. In the backcourt. Now comes across. Beck to Brown. Underneath. Kicked out by Skatsom. Back inside. Ellsberger off the nice pass from Black. And Ellsberger with 4. 22-19. Valley City by 3 with the ball. Potratz tried to dribble through a double team. Foul called. And that foul is going to be called against Presley Brown. Her second, third team. Inbound baseline. Seppicool brings it on the wing. Potratz. Thought about the quick trigger, doesn't do it. Seppicool inside Birchall. Foul from behind by Black. So Tylee Black will get her second personal, 4th team foul. 5:32 to go here in the second quarter. Valley City leading this junior varsity game, 22-19. Seppicool, Anderson in the corner, double team. Tried to go inside Birchall, got it to her. Birchall, open was Johnson, couldn't get it to her. Well, picked off by Heilman. Beck, down court. Brown catches on the run, layup good. Presley Brown with 4. 22-21, the lead been shaved to 1 here for Devils Lake. In the front court, ball knocked away by Heilman, saves it, gives it off to Beck. Beck coming through, stops, little floater, no, rebound, Beck in the corner. Circles back onto the perimeter. Cross court to Brown, 3-pointer right side off the rim. Rebound comes out, Seppicool grabs it. Her outlet is tipped. Anderson picks it up for Valley City. And then Madison guarded a little too close to there. And I believe that's going to be called on Heilman, which would be her first 15 foul. So Maddie Anderson will go to the free throw line for the Highlanders, shooting 2, looking for her first point. And still looking. Free throw comes up a little bit short. And it's going to bring Anna Schock back in the lineup here for the Firebirds. And also Katie Coca comes in for Valley City. 4:52 to go here in the second quarter, 22-21. Valley City leading by 1, junior varsity basketball. With the Highliners and the Firebirds. Second free throw, good for Anderson. Her first point, 23-21. Firebirds can tie or take the lead, but nope, stolen by Potratz. Inside Coca, layup, no. Gets her own rebound up, no. And then a rebound grab there by Black. Jump ball, possession arrow to Valley City. So Highlander ball. Inbounds, baseline. Seppicool on the wing, Coca. Inside Birchall. Try to go back to Seppicool, knocked away by Brown out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. Well, they're resetting the shot clock. They shouldn't be. Inbounds into the corner, Coca. Coca back behind Seppicool. Driving in, right of the lane. Goes up with the left hand, misfires. Out of bounds, and it will be a Devils Lake ball. 4:29 remaining here in this first half. Valley City on top, 23-21. Backcourt, Beck, or Schock, knocked away by Coca. Schock grabs it on the run. Downcourt pass, intercepted by Anderson, but she plowed off Tylee Black to get to it. So Maddie Anderson will pick up her first personal foul. First team foul here in the quarter. And we'll go back to the way with more free throws. With 4:20 remaining in the second quarter. Claire Heilman comes back in here for the Ava Beck back in here for the Firebirds. Janae Martinson will check in next opportunity after this first free throw by Anderson, which is no good. Another one here coming up for Maddie. 1 point, 1 for 3 at the line. On the way, good. 24-21, Valley City by 3 with 4:15 remaining. Pass to the logo, grabbed there by Schock. Underneath Brown, layup good. When they break the press, a lot of easy baskets here by Devils Lake, but now the Highlanders break the press. Here's Potratz coming down. Her shot goes, count it, and she'll go to the line. So count the bucket for Dakota Potratz. And we're already in the double bonus. Team foul number 2 on Heilman. Potratz with the free throw, completes the three-point play. She's got 5. 27-23, Valley City by 4. Brown into the front court. Pass, tip, grabbed here near side, Heilman. Heilman gives it off to Beck. Top of the key to Heilman. 3:44 remaining here in the second quarter. Valley City up 27-23. Top of the key, Beck and Schock playing catch. Now Beck here near side, Heilman. Heilman, skip pass, grab far side, Martinson. Steal inside by Potratz. Potratz into the front court. Pass here near side, Suffolk three-pointer from the left wing. Nothing but net there by Kinley Suffolk. Her first field goal, first points, and the Highlanders their biggest lead at 7 at 30-23. 3:12 to go. Here another intercept by Anderson. Suffolk, cross court, Coca. Bounce pass, Burchell. Driving through and dribbles it off her leg out of bounds. It will go to the Firebirds, but not before they call a timeout. 3:04 left to go here in the first half. Valley City leading it 30-23. We're back with more Highliner Girls Junior Varsity Basketball from the HAC live on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. Three minutes and 4 seconds left to go here. We are in this second quarter. Valley City on top 30-23, 10-8. They have outscored the Firebirds here in this second quarter. It'll be Firebird basketball. Highlanders have yet to have a foul. Well, they do have one foul called on them here in the second quarter. Firebirds already in the double bonus. Cross-court pass, Heilman. Into the front court. Schock, Heilman. Pass near side, Brown. Lost the dribble, went right into the hands of Suffolk. Kinley one dribble, gets it over to Anderson. Maddie picks up the dribble early, gets it back to Suffolk. Pass to Burchell, off her hands. Loose ball picked up by Martinson. Now here's Heilman. Cross-court pass into the far corner, and that is a turnover. Like a little too far for Schock. Another turnover gives it back to the Highlanders. Leading by 7 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Anderson has the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Highlanders will maintain possession. Here's Suffolk across the timeline, right hand hip high dribble. Pass, cross court, Coca, really traveled. Coca needs some help, gets it, Suffolk up top. Suffolk underneath, Potratz layup, no. Left hand, gets her own rebound, back up, no. And the rebound comes here to the near corner, controlled by Brown for Firebirds. Down court pass, knocked away, foul going to be called on Kinley Suffolk. Now, Kinley will pick up her first personal foul. They say it's 1 on the scoreboard, but I think that's the second of the quarter. As we approach 2 minutes remaining. In the far side, Shock up top, Martinson to Beck. And Beck back to Shock, far side. Front of the Highliner bench, top of the key to Hallman. Valley's in the man-to-man defense. Now they switch off, pass through the lane, nobody there. But then grabbed in the far corner. Here's Martinson with the long 2. Can't get that to go. And Maddie Anderson with the rebound. Jump ball, possession to Devils Lake. Firebirds will maintain possession. 1:43 remaining here in quarter number 2. Valley City up 30-23. Inbound, a little too high. And the ball, though, grabbed there by Shock. And she is on a hip check there by Maddie Anderson. That would be her number 2 on Maddie. We're going to go by the scoreboard and say 2 in the quarter. I have 3, but I might have miswrote. Free throw on the way and off the mark by Shock. 2 for 5 now at the free throw line. 4 points for Shock. Second free throw is on the way. No, too hard. Rebound, Potratz. Had 3 fouls in the first quarter, nothing since. There's a whistle. A foul against her. Foul there by Shock. That is going to be her first. Right in the double bonus. So Potratz to the line, shooting 2. Dakota 5 points, 1 for 3 at the line. All 5 points here in the quarter. Good on the free throw. This is the biggest lead for Valley City at 8 points, 31-23. Another free throw, good. So Potratz with a couple of charity tosses. She's got 7, 32-23. Devils Lake with a basketball, trailing by 9. Across the timeline, right-hand knee-high dribble. Beck, far side to Shock. Shock starts in. Off the elbow, near side, Brown. Driving into the lane, goes back, Shock. Drives to the left side, in the lane, gets it off to Heilman. Back onto the baseline, Shock. That pass was knocked away by Potratz. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Well, now they've reset the shot clock, and they shouldn't have. And see, that's Matt Nielsen, the official. They need to do a reset and put that 15 seconds back up on the shot clock. There we go. They did the reset, and there we go. Everything's good. Matt Brandvold at the scores table. Make sure everything's copacetic, and we're good to go. Inbound, baseline near side. Brought in. That goes off the hands of Hyman into the hands of Potratz. Potratz into the front court for Valley City. Potratz has it stripped by Brown. They're on the ground. Jump ball, possession over to Valley City. So the Highliners will maintain possession. 1:08 remaining here in the second quarter. 32-23 Highliners. Into the corner, Potratz. Stop, pop, shot, rolls off. Rebound grab by Coca. Gets it back to Potratz. Top of the key, Anderson. Maddie driving in just off the right elbow. Back to Sefakul. Back into Burchell. Back to Sefakul. 3-pointer from the right wing. Boo, yeah. Rolling it in. Kinley Sefakul with a couple of threes. She's got 6. Highliners, their biggest lead as they add to it, 35-23. Into the front court, Brown. Brown pass to Martinson. Now Martinson brings it up. Gets it off to Heilman. Heilman, her floater, blocked by Burchell. Into the hands of Anderson. Highliners can take the game clock down to nearly nothing. About a 2-second differential. Top of the key, Potratz. Gets it off to Sefakul. On the far side, Coca. Coca back up top to Sefakul. Near side, Potratz. Here's Dakota Potratz. Skip past Coca. 15 on the shot clock. Sefakul, quick pass inside Burchell. Kicks it on the wing. 19-footer by Coca off the front of the rim. Grabbed there by Anderson. And Maddie backs her way in. Gets it off to Potratz. Shot clock off. Reverse layup by Potratz for 2. Dakota Potratz, 9 in the quarter. And the heave-ho at the end of the quarter doesn't go. And your score at the end of the first half, it's Valley City 37 and Devils Lake 23. We're back with our halftime. This is Highliner Girls Basketball, junior varsity style, live from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Highliner Activities Center. We are at the half of our junior varsity game. Highliners leading Devils Lake by a score of 37-23. And I think we got first graders out there right now playing the Little Liners. Josh Legane, Tyler Van Bruggen, the coaches there with the Little Liners here at halftime as Valley City leading it. Again, we've got varsity basketball coming up here in our second game this evening. And the last time that Devils Lake and Valley City got together, that was a game in Devils Lake on December 22nd. And it was not a good one for the Highliners as they lost that one by a final of 62-29 was the final. The game really didn't get out of hand until that third quarter. It was 29-17. Highlanders trailed by 12 at the end of the first half. But then a big third quarter, and the Firebirds started to pull away and went on to win 62-29. But definitely the Highlanders have improved immensely since that game, because that was the fourth game of the season. They were off to a 3-0 start and had been ranked for the first time at number 5 in the state. And so I think that team definitely has improved, 12-5 now, as they have been playing some good basketball. Yes, they've had some tough losses. 3 out of their 5 losses this year have been by a grand total of 7 points. So they've got a couple of a 3-point loss and a couple of 1-point losses here this season. We are at the half of our junior varsity game as the Highliners are leading it by a score of 37-23. We'll step aside and enjoy some of the Little Liners playing right here, as this is the kindergarten boys that are playing right now. We'll have the second graders coming up in the varsity game, and we'll be back. We'll recap the scoring and start half number 2. This is Valley City girls basketball, junior varsity style, from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. As we enjoy the kindergartner boys on the floor right now. Playing here between games. We'll have the third graders coming up between at halftime of the girls varsity game a little later on this evening. Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half. Valley City, 6 players scored in that first half. Dakota Potratz with 9, all coming in the second quarter. Katie Birchall had 9, all coming in the first quarter. 7 points from Kaylee Nielsen, 6 from Kinley Seppicool, 4 points from Rylan Johnson, and a couple of free throws from Addie Anderson for the total of 37. 20 in the first quarter and 17 in the second quarter. On the other side for the Firebirds, Presley Brown has 6, Kendra Eckes 7, 4 points from Anna Schock, 4 points from Mia Ellsberger, and 2 points from Claire Heilman for their total of 23. They had 15 in the first quarter and 8 in the second quarter for 23 in that first half. Foul trouble, Dakota Potratz with 3 fouls for Valley City. And foul trouble on the other side for the Firebirds, Kendra Eckes with 3 fouls through the first half of that one. We are at halftime, 37-23, advantage to Valley City. We're back with the start of the second half. This is Highliner girls basketball, junior varsity style, on the Highliner Activity Network. Let's take a look at what's going on in, again, other activities for Valley City. Earlier tonight, the Valley City C Squad, they were winners by final score of 53-40 against Devils Lake earlier tonight. And also the Valley City C Squad, they had a game last night in Northern Cass. And in that game for the Highliners, they were winners over the Northern Cass C Squad, 44-18 in that game last evening. And leading the way for Valley City, Bryn Leak had a great game as she finished with 2 4 6. No, they didn't total it up for me, so I got to do it for you. But she had a couple of threes, had 9 points in the first quarter, and finished with an 18-point effort. Bryn Leak leading the way there for the Highliners as they defeated Northern Cass 44-18. Well, then here tonight, it was a 53-40 victory for Valley City against Devils Lake, and they were led by Sky Nielsen's 26 points. Leak added 10 as the Highliners picked up another victory. The C Squad, if memory serves, have not lost a C Squad game yet this season. They are 6-0 in C Squad games. Now, that's a lot of these same girls that went 12-1 during the junior high season, and now on Thursday, and then they are off for the rest of the week. And we are Martinson, steal, Johnson, Tacoka, layup, blocked there by Martinson and out of bounds. It will stay with